What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. I'm here at the store with Abby, and we're here on Wednesday, which is our day off, but we have 45 orders that need to be shipped, and since Ryan is taking a couple days off, we're going to need to get as much stuff done as we possibly can. And we can't, we usually just come in like half an hour early, and we cannot get stuff done. We cannot get everything pulled off the shelves within half an hour, so we had to come in today on our day off to take care of orders. So that's what we're doing. We're grabbing everything first, getting it all scanned out, and then we're going to start shipping. So hopefully we can get as much stuff done as possible, and then come tomorrow morning when we come in, there's only a few things to grab. But earlier today, I got pictures up for all the new plushies, so those are all done. And then I also got, I think I did most of it last night, but I got all of the factory sealed games put back up on back order, and I got pictures and all that kind of stuff added, got the category created. So if you guys are interested, check it out. And like I said, if there's a particular game that you're looking for, like a sealed copy of, feel free to post it in the comments down below. They don't have like really rare stuff. Like someone was asking for like Ninja 5.0 for Game Boy Advance and stuff. They don't have anything like that. But like most Switch games they have in stock. Even some limited run ones, but the prices on some of them are a little bit higher than probably what I'd probably even sell for. So some of them I'm just not even looking at. But if there's anything that's more recent that you're interested in, I can definitely see what they have. Just post it in the comments down below, and I will let you know. And we're going to be making another order with them pretty soon because we've already had, I want to say like 7 or 8 games ordered that are on back order. So we have a couple more copies of Shantae, a few copies of Resident Evil, another copy of Pocket Fighter for PS1, and a few other ones here and there. So the next order will include games for anyone who makes the order, plus a few more that I'm getting just to have for the store. Some other PS2 games, possibly some more N64 games. It's going to be a cool one. So we're going to get back to work and get as much stuff done as we can today. All right, guys. Those 2 things there are completely full of packages. We got the majority of stuff done. We have, well, anyone who made orders that were on back order, on the website, we have placed the orders on hold, which is just a descriptor that we can put on an order, and it just helps us to keep them all together and know which ones are for back ordered items. So we did that, but other than that, we only have one other order that needs to be shipped out, and it's someone who purchased all of this stuff.
And more.
And more?
Yeah, sitting on top of the countertop right by the...
Oh yeah, I forgot. And this stack. They have made, this is 3 orders combined that they've made, and we were going to try to ship them today, but we do not have any pack. We don't have any bubble wrap, any air packets. We don't have anything that we can use like that. So we're going to be stopping at Fred Meyer on our way home and grabbing some bubble wrap and some other stuff as well that we still need. We forgot yesterday while grocery shopping. So we're going to get that stuff and then ship that out tomorrow. Other than actually packing it and shipping it, everything else for the order is done. All the stuff has been scanned through the system. It's all been taken out, accounted for. I'm going to move this over here so I don't forget. But this is part of this big order here. And I think... yeah, this Game Gear game as well. So that's all one order that's going to be going out tomorrow. So shout out to Kat for that order. So yeah, Abby just loaded up the packages into the car. Should have been helping her, but I'm vlogging. So we're going to stop at Fred Meyer. Then we're going to stop at the post office. And then we're going to be heading back home. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes, why are you like getting in my face so big?
Are you excited, Abby?
Stop.
Abby, just give me a hug. Just give me a hug. I love you.
I love you too. Let's stop.
Abby dropped me off at Goodwill. She's gonna go get another boba. So I'm just here for 10 minutes or so. Hopefully, I can find at least something. nothing there, unfortunately, guys. Here's Abby. She came to pick me up.
Milk tea.
Yeah. So this is the portion of the vlog that most of you guys have probably been waiting for. And I made a vlog, I don't even know how long ago it was, not super long ago, but I made a video, I think it was during the beginning of quarantine, where I showed the rarest or most expensive games that I have in my collection. And for today's vlog, because we don't really have much else planned, I figured I would show you guys my rarest or most expensive systems that I have in the collection. So I'm going to kind of do this almost like room tour style, where I'm not going to take them off the shelves. I'm not going to sit down and show them to you individually. I'm just going to kind of film them wherever they are in the game room and maybe talk a little bit about where I got them, or maybe, you know, the rarity or anything like that. I'm not going to look anything up. I'm not going to script anything. I'm just going to talk off the top of my head about these items. So let's jump into it. In the back of the game room here, I have a bunch of different systems, all just kind of lined up on the bottom here. The one that I want to talk about, though, is the Panasonic 3DO. And the console itself is not like super rare, but they are kind of hard to find in the box, and I got really, really lucky with this one because someone traded this into the store. This came from, I believe it was from one of our regulars. His name is Dennis. Very nice guy. He has traded in stuff a lot of times, pared down his collection. He also buys a lot from us, of course. But Dennis is a really cool guy, and he had this along with like 50 burned discs. So he didn't have that many original games, but he had a lot of burn games. And yeah, the system is pretty cool. I haven't fired this one up aside from testing it when we first took it in. Once we move into our new house and we have a little bit more room, I plan on having multiple televisions set up around the game room with different consoles hooked up, just ready at a moment's notice. Because the 3DO, for example, if I wanted to play this, it would not be easy. I'd have to pull this box out, take everything out of the box. I'd have to set it up. I'd probably have to pull the TV out to do that, and just would take the kind of take the fun out of it. But once we get the new house and get the new game room, I definitely want to have some of this stuff set up. I probably won't play the 3DO all that often, but if it was set up and ready to play at a moment's notice, it'd be kind of cool just to pull out a game or two, and just plug them in and play. So very glad that I got that one. In my Nintendo glass case here, I've got a couple systems in the back. We have the Complete in Box Virtual Boy, we have a factory sealed PlayStation 2, and then we have the Atari Jaguar. This one, I also think was traded into the store, but I don't remember for sure. Some of you guys who have been watching for a long time will probably be able to remember, but I honestly do not remember where I got this. And luckily, if I wanted to look it up, which I said I wasn't going to do before filming, I have my spreadsheet where I keep track of all my collection stuff, and it'll say in there where I got that from. So if I'm mistaken, then it's at least in there. But the Jaguar is another system that I haven't really played aside from just, you know, testing it out. But this is another one that I don't really have a lot of games for it anyway, so I guess if I wanted to play it, I'd only have a couple options. But this is another one that I would love to just maybe pick up and play for 10 minutes. But in order to do that, I don't want to have to pull this glass case out, get into the box, and set it up to play for 10 minutes. I just don't see myself sitting down and playing Jaguar for a couple hours, and the work that it would take to get it out to do that, in my opinion right now, is not worth it. So once it's all set up, that is probably something I will do. And just because we're here already, the factory sealed PS2, I picked that up from an older lady who lived like out in the forest, up in a little bit north in Washington, and got some other stuff from her as well. But the PS2 was sealed because her husband, they were 70 years old plus. Her husband brought home a copy of Final Fantasy VIII. And for some reason, they thought it was for PS2, and so he went to the store, bought the PS2, brought it home, and then realized that the Final Fantasy VIII that they had was for the PC. So they never opened the PS2, didn't return it, it just was left factory sealed. So I ended up getting that from them, which is really, really cool. In this little shelf right here, I've got multiple systems. Right in here, we have the black Sega Dreamcast. Right up here, we have a Sega Game Gear and a Sega Nomad, and another Sega Game Gear, 2 different bundles there. Up top we have the Saturn in the back behind Mario, but the one on the shelf that I want to talk about is this factory sealed limited edition dual color Game Boy Advance SP. This is a 101, and it comes in a blister pack here, which is kind of cool. Most of the Game Boys just came in their regular cardboard boxes, which obviously is inside here, but this one, let me move the net link. This one is actually in a blister pack, which is really, really cool. Not a lot of information on the back of it, but still really, really awesome. And somebody posted this in one of the, in like the video game business owners group that I'm a part of, and they were looking for a price. And I was like, well, I don't really know what they're worth, but I'm definitely interested if you want to sell it. And so we worked out a deal, got this in the mail, and I think it's really, really freaking cool. The color is not that exciting. It's just, you know, black and silver, basically. But the fact that it's in this blister pack is what makes it really, really cool to me. You don't see a lot of stuff like this. When I was looking it up, you can't even find this one, at least at the time. I couldn't even find one complete in box, let alone sealed. So, really, really awesome piece. Happy to have this one in the collection. The game room is a little bit of a mess right now, and it's a little hard to get to this one because this big amiibo display is in the way. But right here, I have a Nintendo 64 console. This is a standard black system, comes with 2 controllers, gray and atomic purple. This is a certified refurbished console that originally came from, I believe, Fry's Electronics, which is where my friend Andrew used to work, and he got this directly from there, from his work. And what makes it so cool is that these are refurbished from Nintendo, so this is not something that Fry's put together. This is like right now, if you go to Nintendo's website, you can buy like a refurbished Switch or a refurbished, you know, 3DS or something like that. They don't come in the original boxes. They come in a more like plain box with a sticker on it. So this is kind of one of those type of things, but of course this is before you could probably go and order it on their website. So these are ones that were refurbished by Nintendo, but then sent back to stores, and this one in particular going to Fry's Electronics. So very, very cool, little kind of like a box variant. The sticker on the side here is what is, you know, most exciting about it. As you can see, they refurbished all sorts of different colors of the consoles and controllers and bundled them all together. But as a big N64 collector, that is a really, really cool piece that I have in the collection that I love. And then while we're over here, we've got most of the fantastic consoles and controllers as well, but maybe we'll take a look at those controllers later. And lastly, over here we have a few consoles. The Pico's kind of cool, the little Ultra Pong doubles by Atari is cool, but the main focus here is the Turbo Duo. So the Turbo Duo is a really, really rare system. To get one complete in box like this, I haven't looked them up since I got this one, but when I got it, they were selling for up to $1,500 for a complete in box one, which is just crazy. I would never pay that. I got really, really lucky, and someone traded in their collection to the store, and this just happened to be part of it. So the Turbo Duo is basically a TurboGrafx 16 with the Turbo CD attachment all in one. So imagine the Sega CDX, but this is the TurboGrafx version of that console. So it's got 2 systems in one, kind of. But yeah, very, very cool. It's in really good condition, and it came with a few games as well. This is one that we had hooked up at the store when we got it, and I played a few of the games, and it's kind of cool. So once we move, like I said earlier, I would love to get this thing hooked up and play through some of those games. This is probably the most expensive console that I have in the collection. Usually games can be more expensive than the systems just overall, and that's no different with my collection. Of course, I've got games that are worth a lot more than this console, but as far as systems go, $1,500 for a boxed console is crazy, and like I said, I can't afford to pay that for a system, so I'm pretty lucky that it got traded in, and, you know, we still paid a fair price for it and everything, but you know, makes it a little bit cheaper when the store can buy it, and I don't have to just go and try to find one on eBay or something. So very, very cool system. Very, very happy to have this in the collection. So what do you guys think of those consoles? I think that they're pretty cool, and I've been very, very lucky to be able to find these things and to add them to my collection. Having the store obviously has helped a ton with building my collection up. I'd like to think that I already had a pretty decent collection before opening the store, but, you know, I've definitely gotten some key pieces because of the store, and that's doesn't have too much to do with anything that I've done. It's just we get very, very lucky. We pay fair prices to people, and we treat people with respect, and we're kind, and people bring stuff to us because they know that we're not going to try to rip them off or lie to them. And so that helps with, you know, getting some rarer things into the store, you know, obviously to sell, but also certain things for the collection as well. So thank you to anyone who has ever traded in, sold, or purchased anything from us. Your support means everything, and it allows us to live the life that we live, but it also allows us to be able to have a collection like this, because obviously it's not expensive, but as you guys can tell from watching the videos and everything, you know, the game store and video games and stuff, that's pretty much our whole life. We don't have kids yet, you know, we don't have other really expensive hobbies or anything like that, so when you only spend your money on one particular thing, it can build up quickly, and you can get some more expensive pieces and everything. And that's just kind of, you know, where our money goes, aside from obviously trying to save up for a house and everything. You guys watch the videos, you see that we're not out like partying all the time and taking, you know, expensive trips and stuff like that. And not that we don't want to take trips and travel and do all this stuff, but the extra money that we do have usually ends up going to video games. So that's where all this stuff comes from. And it's not, you know, it's not that we're rich, because we're definitely not. Very, very far from it. But having the store has been a huge help. So thank you guys so much. And if there's anything else that you guys want to see in the collection here that is something that I can film fairly quickly and kind of just like, you know, off the top of my head like this video has been, please let me know. If you guys are interested in checking out the video where I showed the rarest games in my collection, you can either search for it on YouTube, of course, or if I can try to remember, I'll try to put it in a pinned comment down below. But like I said, if there's anything else you want to see, maybe you want to see like some of the like special edition stuff that I have, or maybe you want to see like the action figures or the toys or just whatever, just let me know. I think I've done a video showing most of the video game related action figures that I have in the collection before, but I've probably added some since then. And I've also done a video showing all of the like the signage and the kiosks and stuff like that. So if you're interested in seeing those, you can of course search for that video as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here, guys. Abby and I went grocery shopping earlier and came home and, well, we went grocery shopping yesterday, I should say. But tonight, I cooked up, well, we got 2 lobster tails from Fred Meyer. And I know I just said, like, you know, our money goes to video games. We do spend a little bit of money on food, I'm not going to lie about that. But the lobster was from Fred Meyer. It wasn't expensive stuff. They were very small. Each one was 2 ounces, so nothing too special. But I cooked those up. First time cooking lobster. It was pretty good. We just did the boiling method, so it, you know, probably could have been better. We don't really have an oven down here, so once we move, you know, we'll be experimenting more with cooking and doing more stuff with that. Of course, making the cooking videos for the SicCooper channel. So yeah, just cooked some dinner. We had the lobster and then cooked up some mushrooms, and that was pretty much it. So I'm going to play some Pokemon Fire Red. I was going to play some Stardew Valley, and we're going to continue watching some Sons of Anarchy. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.